normal squats are the knees going to shoot beyond the toes and the body collapsing forward. Both of those issues are typically remedied by making somebody squat up against the wall. So all we're going to do is we're going to start pretty basic. We've got just a, you can use a weight plate, a kettlebell, dumbbell flipped on a side, something relatively low to force somebody to squat down to grab and work on their technique. Start about a foot away, okay, slightly wider than shoulder width, toes are slightly out. So look straight ahead, arms are to the hand down between the legs, you're gonna squat down, grab the weight, stand back up with it, squat back down, weight back down. Now if you can do that without making contact with the wall, either at the upper body or at the knees, then you're going to move a couple inches closer and try it again until you are making contact with the wall. So theoretically, you should be able to do it with the toes smacked right up against the wall, looking straight ahead, and not make any contact with the wall. And then you should be able to squat right back down. And do the same thing. What you're going to do is you're facing the wall, looking to keep the knees and the upper body from making any sort of contact with the wall. So starting about a foot away. Foot away should be very, very easy. You should have no problem getting this. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Toes are turned out real slightly. Arms are just going to hang down between the legs. It's just basically reaching toward the weight with your arms, and that's the extent of the arm involvement. Drop down, grab the weight, stand back up, and put it back down. If you can do that without making contact to the wall, go about half the distance in and keep working that until you get to a point where you're brushing up against the wall. So bring your hands up just a little bit wider. And then you're just going to look straight ahead. So if you look down, your body's going to follow your vision, so you're going to fall into a wall. So just look straight ahead. Back down. Pretty easy there, so move about half the distance in and bring the weight with you. We'll just keep doing that until you finally get brushing up on the wall. Same thing, move about half the distance in. At this point, you'll feel your lower back start to get a little bit tighter as you brush up into the wall, something you want to be able to maintain during your squat anyway. And then you're going to try and come at this point, probably all the way up on the wall. The closer you get to the wall, you want to start squatting a little bit slower because you will feel probably like you're going to lose your balance coming on down. And if you feel like you're going to make contact with the wall, typically going a little bit slower will give you some time to readjust midway through the movement. If you try and drop down into a squat, if you brush up against the wall at all, it's probably going to push you backward and you lose your balance. So just take it a little bit slower coming down so you kind of get a feel for what you're doing. And try not to have your head turn away. Almost everybody has problems coming up against the wall the first time around. Okay, so pretty damn good for the first time around. This is typically something that I would have somebody work it until they're either right up on the wall or very, very close to the wall before they progress any further into the squat. The next variation that I would use to teach a squat is going to be squatting onto a box and starting with body weight only on that, and then we'll go to a full body weight squat with no box, and then progressing up to a barbell squat.